I don't know where you are at tonight, but I want to bless you all. It is a beautiful night here in Aspen, Colorado. Carbondale, where the beautiful Twilight Polo Club is. I want to welcome our tailgate fans down there. Good to see y'all. I want to welcome everybody here at the VIP, and also, of course, this is the night for our Polo is Beautiful beach party. And I got some great players behind me. Some polo stars that have done it, made it, and then I got some young polo stars that you're going to love to see. I want to welcome Gaston Dorniak back, our amazing umpire. He's done a great job this season, and it's amazing, you know. Click your heels, Dorothy. It's no place like home, but you know what? The summer just flies by here in Aspen, Colorado. We're only halfway through already. So I'm going to get all the players in their position right here behind us. They're finishing their warm-up going on. Now remember Twilight Polo. This is our first edition this year, our second edition this year actually, but we brought it this year, and it has just been unbelievable, the response, and I want to welcome everybody that's come out. I also want to welcome everybody that's come from the Polo School. We have a lot of our Polo School members here. If you are interested in doing the Polo School, you can get a hold of Juan Bellini on our polo site. Just go to AskTwilight.com. There's a lot of the polo. There we go. Girls, how you doing? We got a lot of the players' daughters here, too, and they're going to be playing some wheelie polo tonight. So we have an exhibition polo game for you tonight. You're going to love the polo. 4 chuckers, and then we're going to have some wheelie polos, our first edition of that. I can't wait for that. I'm going to announce that, and then we're going to go into our drone show. And if you missed it last week, well, you missed an unbelievable show. So you're going to love to see that. So once again, I want to welcome everybody. I'm going to get to my spot as we have DJ Bird playing all night long here at the beautiful Aspen Polo Club. I want to thank Bird for coming in. I'm going to get to my spot. We're going to play the national anthem. And if you can stand, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your lid. Players can leave their helmets on for safety reasons, of course. And we'll do our introduction of the players right after that. So, here we go with our national anthem. let's get to it. We have two amazing teams here. The Satai coming from Miami Beach, Florida. And this is a very strong team. And this gentleman, this young polo star playing the number one, he has been fantastic all year long. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Silver Navija Estrada. He will pull the team at a high level. Keep an eye on this guy. And, well, you guys know him in the pink helmet. Put your hands together for the ambassador of the Casablanca clothing line, Grant Gansey. And then you have the brother of Estradas. You have the uncle of Silver, Alejandro Navija Estrada. Welcome, Alejandro. And, well, the man, the myth, the legend, the father of Silver, and he loves playing with his kid. Good luck tonight, Nacho. Have some fun, man. These guys play together. 3 Estradas on one team. Grant Gansey should have a lot of fun with that. In the pink, though, the Santa Rita team. Santa Rita Polo Farm. I'm going to talk about it all night long here. This is our youngest pro player, and he is going to be a 10-goaler one day. Trust me, put your hands together for Benja Tocalino. Benja will pull the team at a high level also. He's a little dude, but trust me, keep your eyes on him. Great team behind him. We call him the Spaceman. Please get together for Jason Crowder. Jason, good to see you tonight, my man. And the man has fire in his blood. We love when you go fast, Sugar. Do some speed for us tonight. Number 3, Sugar Erskine, and the father of Benja. Put your hands together for the true polo star, Santi Tocalino. This is going to be a 4-chucker exhibition match. Should be a lot of fun. Gaston Dorniak will be our mounted official, and we are going to have some fun here with this. Get behind your team. Give them a yell when they come. Get on it. I mean, down at the beach club, down at the tailgate spots, they love to hear you scream and yell. If you want to dance a little bit, you can dance. Do whatever you like down here. We like to have a lot of fun at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Here we go, Gaston. First ball is in play. This is away. We got a lot of new polo patrons in tonight, and they came down and talked to me a little bit about that. So I'm going to go ahead and do a lot of Polo 1 tonight, Polo 101. And we always start with a bowl-in. And on that bowl-in, look at this, Benja Tocalino is going to take it in. And I told you, keep an eye on the little dude because he is awesome. And he'll get the first goal of the night. Now, all right, Benja Tocalino. He's going to be going back and forth all night long. And keep an eye on him. Now, remember, for all of our new fans, they will switch directions after every goal. They do that for the same sun, wind, field advantage. I'll talk a little bit more about why they do it, but remember that so you don't get mixed up. Now, the Santa Rita team will be headed toward Glenwood, and the Satai will be headed towards Aspen. And look at this. Silver, Navija Estrada is going to get a shot on goal, but that goal is going to go just wide. The goalposts down on the end are 24 feet apart, 8 yards. And that sounds like a lot. If you know football, 10 yards is the first down. You think the 8 yards is a lot of space, but when you're running 25 to 36 miles an hour, sometimes that 8 yards looks like like a mouse hole. So you got to keep an eye on that ball when they run down the field. And as we were talking about the field is 300 yards long by 160 yards wide from board to board. You put 9 football fields or soccer fields in the area of one polo field. But the horses run 25 to 36 miles an hour. So they take up that area. One polo field with all of the safety areas and the runoffs is 10 acres. So you can understand how big this field really is. Let's get back to the action. 4:12 on the clock, and we got Santi Tocalino on the move. Grant Gansey with the steal. Jason Crowder now on the move right here. They got to give Grant one play. And number 2 with the pink helmet on, work this down. Gansey on the move right now. Grant's going to fire one from about 70 yards out. Tocalino one of our top players from the World Polo League. Oh, no, a rare miss. And, Granty goes for the belly shot there. Just have some fun with it. And it goes off his pony. I like that, though, Grant. Trying to get a little innovated on the shot there. And we'll have a knock-in. Now, remember, when the ball goes out of bounds on the end line, they put the ball down wherever it rolled out of bounds. They call it a knock-in. And then the opposing team will take off. Benja on the move one more time. At 3:15 on the clock. Benja Tocolino. Tocolino, look at this guy go. Tocolino overrides, backed up cleanly by Estrada. And Alejandro will find his nephew, Silver. And this kid will take the ball to goal. Silver, good pickup right now, shadowed by Tocolino. Silver back to the inside, too far. You got to keep that one more to the right. Tocolino's going to eat it up and take it around right to the Casablanca sign. Check out Casablanca.com. Grant Gansey, number 2 tonight for Satai, is the ambassador. That ball's going to skip out of bounds, everybody. And when it does skip out of bounds, the opposing team will get a change of possession. We call a cop on the pitch. They count 8 seconds, drop the ball, and then everybody's got to hustle back and get in position, and away we go. Look at this shot from Estrada, looking for Silver, and that's how quick you can handle. 130 yards right there, handled with 2 shots, but give it up to the facilitator, Alejandro, finding his nephew, Silver, on the move. Que golazo for the Satai. What a goal. Good polo right there. Moving the ball. We always say that the ball moves faster than the horses, so these top players know that. That's a sneaky play as Tocolino tried to go to goal, but Nacho, who former 10-goal player, and I'll talk about the handicaps here between chuckers, he's going to hammer this one down to the center. 10 goals being the best you could be in the business, like LeBron James, Tiger Woods, or Gretzky in their sports. Top. They rate you from -1. You go to 0, which is an A-rated player, and then you work your way to 10. Now, the funny thing about the handicap is 80% of the people that pay for a handicap are 2 goals or less. So 3-goal players and up are the upper 20%. So put that in your book, because that is a big stat that really stands true on how tough this game can be. So you got to practice, and this is what I love. Watch them go. Tocolino, Benja, on the little horse right here. Tocolino got to come in from left to right by the Our House banner. Nice approach shot. This ball's got eyes. Tocolino. Oh, no, still on the field. And it goes just off, and there's your 30-second warning horn. The ball is off the field. So that'll end the chucker. Put your hands together. Ask for Valley Polo Club. That'll be our first chucker of play. We'll get everybody on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back. And as I want to say, a little love here for the Beach Club, as the lounge spaces are by Our House, and the cold plunges are by Crystal River Spas. We're going to go to a commercial break on CTV Sports, and we'll be right back. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I see we got a lot of new fans down here at the tailgate side. Welcome, everybody. Nice to see you all. Twilight Polo. Make sure, everybody, I know you with the camera down there. Be careful when they come your way in the safety zones. Remember the safety zones between the boards and all of the tailgaters, the bridge, our announcing booth, the VIP, and, of course, the polo is beautiful. Just keep an eye on the horses when they run your way, everybody. They can jump the boards. Safety is number one here at the Twilight Polo Club. Keep your young children close and your four-legged fur babies on lines as Silver Novicia Estrada for the Satai, an amazing beachfront resort in Miami. The Satai, also one of our title sponsors at Beach Polo, gets another one early in the second chucker of play. Now remember, if you just joined us, the Satai in the black jerseys with Silver Novicia Estrada, Grant Gansey, Alejandro Novicia Estrada, and Nacho. And they are a true force, the Estradas. Grant in good hands tonight. And then Santa Rita, with Santa Rita Polo Farm, that's a Santa Rita stable over in the far corner of there. Yeah, I know it looks like a house. It is a house for the beautiful four-legged athletes. They are in the pink jerseys tonight. Also representing the Santa Rita breeding operation and the Santa Rita Polo Farm down in southern Florida, 102 acres, one of the most unique polo farms in the world. If you get an opportunity in Wellington, Florida in the winter, please stop in and see us. It is amazing. They are representing a true force. Benja Tocolino, Jason Crowder, Sugar Erskine, and Santi Tocolino. 4 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock here. Be careful, Lolo. Here we go. On the move right here, and this is what I'm talking about. A huge shot. Silver is on the move. Get out of the way, Silver Novicia Estrada. Nice pickup here, going to goal. There's the approach shot. Got to reach back. Oh, little too light on the approach. And Tocolino will spin him around and get the defense going on offense. Santi in the white helmet. Going down the center, goes off the back of the pony right there. Then Grant's going to put this one back, looking for Nacho. Nacho, now I told you about that rating system, was a former Tango player. And look at his shot on goal here by Nacho Novicia Estrada. And that ball is going to go just wide to the right. Nice opportunity there. And a nice shot by Estrada. They'll bring it in here on the knock-in. It's going to be Santi Tocolino. Now, remember, the one thing that all polo players have in common is they all carry that mallet in the right hand. So all of our new viewers, our patrons today, you got to play polo with your right hand. Only two other sports in the world, highlight and field hockey. But you got to play polo with your right hand because all the rules are written for right-handed players. Don't worry, I'm left-handed. You can learn to play. On the move right here, Tocolino looking for his son, Benja, as they work it inside. Keep an eye on our wheelie players right here coming through. Warming up. Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Mia. And they'll get one here for Santa Rita. So the Tocolinos on fire in our Twilight Polo. So back to the center on the bowler. Remember, they will switch directions once again. And very tight match, back and forth. Now, in this Twilight Polo, you're seeing a lot of the young polo ponies in here, too. Not just young players, but remember, the polo pony, which is a horse, and these horses are bred for polo. This is a great place for them to learn. They also are being ridden in the polo school by a lot of our instructors. They move the young horses around. Like a young polo player, you need to have opportunities, and that's a big part of the Aspen Valley Polo Club And our sister club, the Grand Champions Polo Club, is to evolve the polo, to let polo evolve in many ways, player to horse. Now, Benja Tocolino with the belly shot, and that's going to work. Oh, bad luck there for Benja as it goes off the side of his mallet. Little trouble there. Good try, though. He took that one in, and with 1:18 on the clock, Nacho's going to hammer one here, looking for his younger brother, Alejandro, the uncle of Silver. Silver says, I know where to go, Alejandro, no worries. There you go, and Alejandro with a pinpoint pass to his nephew. Oh, look at this approach shot. Always hit to the far post. He's been trained well, but he's got to get through Tocolino, and that ball's going to make it on its own. Silver, Divisa Strada, picking up another one, 3 for 3 for the Satai. And did that ball go off the field? And I think maybe it did. We'll see. Might have a safety here. So I guess just wide. So just wide. So no goal on the play as they were running down there. Be careful, Lolo. Bring your ball over in here, Lolo. Come on. Get out of that safety area. Be nice. Here we go at the safety area. Remember, everybody, be careful of the safety area. Here's your 30-second warning horn, and we got Benja Tocolino on the move. Benja, can he beat the clock? Tocolino, that's a perfect play now. Benja, he's got time of 20 seconds on the clock. Benja Tocolino taking it to the hoop once, twice. Benja backs it perfectly to his dad. Are you kidding me? What a play by Benja Tocolino. And Sugar Erskine will get the goal. But that is a fantastic goal or for play by that young player right there, Benja. His approach shot went left. He backed it off to the right. Increíble. Man, you never know. What a play. That ball was going off the field, and he elected to back that ball perfectly to Sugar Erskine, who gets the go-ahead goal. Fantastic play by Benja Tocolino. Once again, everybody, we're going to send them off. They'll get on some fresh polo ponies. We call them four-legged athletes. And we'll be right back for our third chucker of polo. Once again, I want to welcome everybody to the Astor Valley Polo Club, CTV Sports. right, welcome back. Aspen Valley Polo Club, CTV Sport, third chucker action. Back and forth here. Another beautiful night in Colorado. And this is when the wind starts to blow a little bit. So here we go again. Silver, silver, silver. Silver and gold. That's what I love is silver. Puts away another one. Getting the equalizer here and a set of threes. Remember, Mia, be careful, y'all, when they come running over. Watch the safety zone, you guys. I know you're getting ready for your game. Izzy, keep an eye on the horses. As we got our young group here, everybody. Candy, everyone, make sure you guys keep your head on the swivel. There you go. Just keeping things alive here. As we have a lot of stuff going on tonight. And again, this match back and forth, both teams using the young polo stars, as I say, and they have done a fantastic job putting the ball through the hoop. Remember, we play games as we play at the Aspen Valley Polo Club on Saturdays. You can watch games on field number 2, McClure River Ranch, for our high goal games, our semifinals, and, of course, on Sunday every day. And here we go. It's going to be silver. No, it's going to be picked up and taken on the move as Sugar tries to get it going. Turned around now by Gansey. Grant. Oh, no, the thievery play by Tocolino. And, wow, Benja Tocolino gets a thievery play. You always love that. Well done, Benja. Doing a great job, staying a little calm and cool right there. Grant tried to turn it. Came around perfect. Stayed on his side. That was the main thing. Remember the line of the ball, everybody, especially our new viewers and our new patrons down there. Remember when it hit the ball, that it makes an imaginary line. See how that ball went to the left? Now the line's going to the left. And when I say the left, that's silver going again. And that line is no different than Highway 82 out there when you got to follow the line. Well done, silver. Great goal there. Another equalizer. Silver Newby's a shot on fire here. Always getting that equalizer early. As I was saying about the right-of-way, everybody, it's all about a polo. The right-of-way is the line of the ball. The line of the ball changes direction. It's like the highway. When you're driving down a highway, you cannot impede the cars in front of you. Or behind you. You need to find a spot to enter. And on the polo field, it's about 2 to 2.5 strides. A little bit of a misplay here. Comes off the pony of Grant. They leave it on the field. Gansey's going to turn it. No, Benja. And he'll take it around. So you see how the line is changing. That's what's difficult on the polo field is that the ball changes directions. And every team is trying to change directions to keep the other team from getting the right of way. That's the object of the game. The object of the game is to move the ball in different directions, keep the other team thinking. And here's a great play again by the Satai as they move the ball down the field but stolen away by Tocolino. If you impede the right of way or you get in front, and you've probably done that on the highway every so often, where you just didn't see a car coming up or you're just out of your blind vision, you can see that. You'll get a whistle. It's called right-of-way violation. It's called 80% of the time. So keep an eye on the ball. Just imagine an imaginary line changing. Just keep an eye on it. It changes a lot. And that is the basis of the game. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and we're going to get a knock in here with 1:56 on the clock. We have a timeout. Now, sometimes you do have a timeout for tack. It is a tack time. They'll fix the tack for safety reasons. You can change your horse whenever you want. That's another thing in polo. Like in NASCAR or in Formula One. When you want gas or tires, you can go in whenever you want. You can do that in polo, but you cannot take a timeout. The only time you can take a timeout is if you have an injured horse or an injured player. We use the courtesy change, which was brought into the game, and changed the game to a higher level. We're halfway through the chukker. We give the ability for players to change the horse if they like. It's not a mandatory change. Here we go. We got everybody back on top after the tack timeout. And it's going to be taken down. And, you know that is Benja Tocolino on the little bay pony. Well, it looked like a pony, but it is a horse. Look at Benja coming in from left to right. Perfect approach shot. Look for the finish. Oh, and I think a little bit off to the left, or did he get that one? And, yes, he did. So, Benja, he is 100%, I think, tonight, Janine. Putting the ball, he missed the one to the left, but then he backed it perfectly to Sugar. So, Tocolino and Estrada doing what they need to do at the number one position. On the move, it's going to be Grant Gansey. Gansey's got, you know who it is, silver and gold. Silver going into the corner down here. Now he's got to work it back to the left. There's a new right-of-way. Look at this pony. Well done, Silver. You walk into tightrope. Are you kidding me? Silver to Visa Estrada. That is a fantastic goal. Here we go. That's going to end our third chukker play. One more time, Aspen Valley. Come on, give us some love as they leave. We're going to go ahead and get them on some fresh horses. 5-5 going into our final chukker. And there's top players right here with top polo ponies on a beautiful Tuesday night on a world-class field. McClure, River Ranch. We'll be right back after commercial break. All right, everybody, here we go. Fourth and final chukker. And it's a battle of the number ones right here. Tocolino and Estrada, Silver and Benja. I think Silver's got them outscored because of the one, but they still have been doing a fantastic job. And, of course, I want to thank all the top pro players out there Remember that handicap system. You have 6 of the top pros in the world playing here tonight. You can see them play all weekend long on Fridays and Sundays. Make sure you put that on your calendar for CTV Sports. On the move right here. Back shot coming. It's going to be Nacho looking for his brother, Alejandro. And nice little player by Tocolino, Santi. He'll turn it around. I know his beautiful wife, Giselle's loving the game tonight, watching Benja, her son, rock and roll. And, of course, Sophie, Silver's mom. And remember, we have some wheelie polo for you after this. We're going to take a little break, get the horses off, and then get ready for our first edition this summer of wheelie polo. And we got some young wheelie polo stars. I see them warming up down there, young ladies and gentlemen. But it's going to be Alejandro Davisa Estrada. And that is not an easy goal right there. As remember, the offside is the right side of the horse. The near side is the left side. And the near side, and you can ask Sky down there. Sky will tell you she's one of our polo school representatives. The near side is a very tough shot. You need to practice that. Estrada showing you how to do it at a high level, making it 6-5. Back and forth here, though. Nobody's match yet. And remember, all getting it done here tonight for Twilight Polo. Oh, this is Power Polo as Santi Tocolino finds Silver. Silver takes out Grant, leaves it for Benja. Tocolino, and he's going to drive it through the goal. And that's a perfect polo play, I would call it, because Santi Tocolino finds his son, but then Sugar, unselfish polo, takes the man out to clean it up and give Benja a clean shot at goal. Good teamwork there by the Santa Rita polo team. Love to see those plays. Well done, Sugar. Good teamwork. And they saw it coming. Benja read that play perfect. Uh-oh. We got Nacho going forward. He's going to drop this one off to Silver. Silver on the move. He's got to get by Tocolino. Silver once, twice, and just a little bit off to the right side. And they'll go ahead for the knock-in here. So 6-6. As the sun goes down in beautiful Colorado, we are having a blast at the Astor Valley Polo Club, the VIP, Polo's Beautiful Beach Club, and our tailgaters. And, Benja had the opportunity there. Grant going to get a piece of it. Now Sugar snaps a near side shot back to Benja. Tocolino on the move. And, man, this kid has got an eye for the goal as Benja Tocolino will pick up another 7-6, 2:45 on the clock. Well done, Benja. Doing a great job pulling the team. Very high IQ. That's what blows me away. The polo IQ of these young players. They are 9 and 12, I believe. And it's just fantastic the way that they understand the game of polo. Now, don't get me wrong. They eat, sleep polo. I mean, they love the game. And here comes Silver once again. And no problem. They make it look easy, I got to tell you. That is unbelievable. 7-7, 1:57 on the clock. They'll come back to the middle here. And our fourth and final chucker. I know you see that drone flying around there. Our drone pilot, Austin Ramirez, one of the top drone pilots in the nation. Believe it or not, it is not that easy to fly a drone around a polo field. And he does a fantastic job. You can go to CTV Sports, check that out. All the center cams, of course. Stephanie Schwetz. And we have Jasper down in the end zones while we coordinate here with our producers. And, whoa, Sugar. Here comes Silver. And he's just going to bust out of the bowl in there and pick up another goal, back-to-back silver, doing a great – I mean, this kid just busts out everywhere. It's amazing how quick you can go 150 yards. I mean, remember, half of the polo field is bigger than one football field or soccer field. I know that's hard to believe, but it is true. But you see how fast the four-legged athlete can cover the ground. I mean, we clocked them at 36. That's the highest at the Santa Rita breeding operation. 36 miles an hour, and they'll go coast to coast 10 to 12 seconds. And here we go. Can he get the equalizer on the move? It's going to be Benja Tocolino. Benja, off to the side there. His first one, and it's still in the field, I believe. Grant will turn it around. Stolen away by Santi. Santi's going to take it in, and he'll get so Santi Tocolino is going to get one there and get the equalizer, make it 8-8, and that will end our fourth chucker of play. So Aspen Valley Polo Club, put your hands together for all of our top players playing tonight. I want to thank everybody. Great Twilight Polo, the Satai in the black jerseys, of course. Remember, check out the Satai in Miami Beach, Florida. Trust me, you will just love it. You might want to leave. And Silver Naviza Estrada playing number 1. Grant Gansey playing the 2. Alejandro Naviza Estrada playing the 3. And Nacho Naviza Estrada playing the 4. Santa Rita, which we could go on and on and on. And you know what? I want to give a big shout out to Rita. We love you. We miss you. And she is a big part of the Santa Rita, of course. And they just did a great job. It's Benja Tocolino, Jason Crowder, Santi Tocolino, and Sugar Erskine. Once again, I want to give it up. Please give it up for our mounted umpire, Gaston Dorniak. And we're going to send all the players off. So everybody go ahead and stretch your legs a little bit. If you want to walk around the field, just move around a little bit, you can. We're going to set up for our wheelie polo. And if you've never seen wheelie polo, just imagine the same game you saw on horses on a one wheel. And trust me, these wheels you need to learn to ride. I would not suggest just jumping on one. I would take a lesson. But they do go about 20 to 25 miles an hour, and these young players and ladies and gentlemen, young ladies and gentlemen, are going to put on a great game for you. We're going to play 3-on-3. I'll introduce the players when they come out. But go ahead and make your way around the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Use the restrooms if you need them. We got a little time to burn on CTV Sports. Take a little break, get a snack, get a beverage. It's happy hour, I believe, right? Janine, about happy hour at time, huh? I think so. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, they said. So we're down at the beach party down there. I think the cold plunges are open. So that should be a lot of fun. And, of course, remember, we want to thank our lounge spaces, a beautiful lounge space by our house, and our cold plunges by Crystal River Spas. They will tend to all your spa needs. And we will get going on our wheelie polo, and then we're going to go into our drone show. So we have a lot of festivities still going here tonight, everybody. But right now, I'm going to go a little break on CTV Sports. I'm going to turn it over to DJ Bird. Yeah, okay, buddy. Want to welcome buddy once again to CTV Sports. DJ Bird in the house. We got our wheelie polo players warming up. So everybody please keep an eye on the balls as they warm up. And once again, enjoy yourself here at the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club. Find your way around the club. A lot of fun here. Beautiful Twilight Polo. And this should be an amazing 3-on-3 as our wheelie polo players get ready to rock and roll. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. Remember, if you're here at the club, make your way down to the merch tent as we have the merch tent open. Get yourself some souvenirs here from the beautiful Aspen Valley Polo Club, Polo's beautiful beach club. You'll love them. Make your way down to the merch tent on the far side of the VIP, right next to the Polo's beautiful beach club. All right, welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports. I want to ask everybody right here, don't worry on the sideline here. If y'all want to move closer to the boards, you can. In the beach party, if y'all want to come on, you can walk around. Don't worry. You can be a little closer. We have our players right here in front of me. I'm going to go ahead and introduce them right now. Just put your mallet in the air when I say your name. Benja Tocolino, where you at, buddy? Put your mallet in the air. There he is. Candy Tocolino, where you at? Right there. And, of course, Izzy Novizia Estrada. There they go. That's going to be your Polo School blue. And then the Polo School yellow, we got Mia. Pieta, good to see you, Mia. And we got Facu. Novizia Estrada, and, of course, Silver Novizia Estrada on the wheel. We're going to get this game going because it's getting dark right here. I'm going to bowl the first ball in and get ready to rock and roll here. All right, y'all, you ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Playing wheelie polo on the move. This is a fantastic way to learn the game of polo. And check out the polo and the lights. And remember, you can see the goalpost there. And this is going to be a goal right now, or that goal will go wide. On to make it, take it there. All right, so picked up now by Izzy. So low down. We have rules that are put in this game, and we play with tennis balls. So that keeps it very, very safe. And you can see there's no bumping or riding off like in polo. You must hook the other player. Okay? The field's based on 100 yards. And you can make it bigger with more players. We have 3-on-3 tonight. The goals are shorter, as you can see, but you got to hit it between the posts. You cannot go over. But they can play behind the goal like in hockey. So those are some rules. But basically all the other rules are based on polo. And another goal right there. And make sure you put your mallet in the air when you score a goal tonight, y'all out there, all of our players. And you can see this riding this wheel. Trust me, I have a wheel. You want to take a lesson. When you want to play with this wheel, once you learn to ride it, it is amazing. It is a lot of fun. But you want to learn how to ride the wheel before you start playing polo. And as you can see, as they got lights on there, they can move around so quickly. And on the side on here, that ball's going to go just wide, and we will go with a knock-in. Now, they only play 5 yards behind the goal. Like in hockey, they don't have 5 yards, but we do give them 5 yards. And that way it gives them time to spin around. Now I want to go through once again now. Candy Tocolino, his mom or dad are here, Giselle and Santi. And, of course, they are playing also with Benja Tocolino. So their parents are here. I want to say hello to them. Silver Novizia Estrada, Sophie and Nacho are here. And another goal. And they pick up another goal here for the Polo School Yellow. So Polo School Blue and Polo School Yellow going at it out there. They spin around. Watch how quick they can turn and take the ball down. It is amazing how well they ride here. Fantastic. Just fantastic. And we have we have Silver and Izzy. They're brothers. And, of course, Sophie and Nacho. And then we have Facu, who we have Rosie and Alejandro. Their parents, they are here on the sideline. And, of course, we have Mia Pierez representing one of the young ladies out there. Carolina Tamacho Pierez. So a great group of players, and moms and dads are on the sideline keeping an eye on them as they fly around out there. Trust me, a little more difficult to see them when the lights are flying, but it's fun to watch. And this is a great way. This is going to be a new sport in time, everybody. So we have started it. We have a rule book and wheelie polo at its finest. And remember, all the players must wear closed shoes. A closed shoe. They can't wear a flip-flop. Makes sense, right, for safety. They must wear helmets. As you can see, they have helmets on. And they must wear eye protection. They use a foot mallet, which you can buy these foot mallets if you like at Casablanca or Tato's. You see our banners out there. They do sell them. And you can use them to practice while you're on the ground. You see some of our younger players. Looked like another goal there as they come in. And like I said, Janine has got a little tougher in the Twilight Polo. But they're just rolling around and they're at full speed. So the main idea is to keep the safety going. And it looked like Silver's going to pick this one up. Silver and Avisa's trying to come back. Everybody coming in close on them on the blue with Izzy, Benja, and Candy. Now, don't get me wrong, what I love about the wheel is the ladies ride the wheel as good or better than some of the young gentlemen. And it's a great way just to learn the game of polo. And I think Izzy's going to get one there. Remember, put your mallet in the air if you score a goal. There you go, Izzy. If you score a goal, put your mallet in the air. Here comes Silver. Love the lights. It's amazing, the lights on the wheels. And those wheels, you can see how fast they go right there. Faku right here picking the ball up. I mean, he's going full speed on this thing. Watch when he leans forward. You lean forward. It's like a Segway. And then when you lean back, it stops. But it stops like the best horse you've ever ridden. I mean, this thing will come to a stop right at the beginning. And look at this, Faku Estrada. He is rolling on the wheel tonight. Round and round they go with about 4:40 on the clock. And they are moving and grooving out there. Even though it's dark, they said they got the lights on it. I talked to the captains. They said to me they can see. And they would let me know if it got too dark on them as we get ready for our drone show. But you can see the lights on the front. Really gives them the opportunity. And remember, the reason why the players are so in touch with each other, where they're not hitting each other, is they're representing that right-of-way I talked about in polo, a line, an imaginary line where the ball is going. The player following the ball has the right-of-way over a player meeting the ball or coming in to steal the ball. That makes the difference. That's why it looks like a ballet out there, a ballet of lights at time, but it is a ballet of polo. On the steal, Silver is going to get another one there, so back and forth, and we'll go to the knock-in. It looks like Benja Tocolino is going to do the honors now. Benja's going to go ahead and tail Izzy and Candy, his sister, forward. As they break, they go coast to coast. And Izzy's going to get one. So the blue, Polo School Blue, doing a fantastic job against the Polo School Yellow tonight. Wow, round and round they go. I like this group. This is our first wheelie polo match. We're going to have more of these as, of course, the younger players seem to be the best. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the dads can ride the wheel, and I've seen a lot of the dads. I haven't talked to the moms about that. I want to check with all the moms and see how they do on the wheel. I'm still practicing on mine. It's got to be safe. But once you get going on it, it is a lot of fun. On the far side as they turn around with about 1:45 on the clock. Breakaway play, good defense, Benja Tocolino. Tocolino's going to turn and burn. He's got his sister in the rumble seat. And there goes Faku. Izzy on the move. Faku's on the other team. Izzy going fast, and they get in here, and they come together on the turn, and another goal. So Izzy's going to get another goal. So Izzy's been practicing. Now, all of these young players, they do play on the horses. They do play in our kids polo. And some of them, well, Benja and Silver, you saw them play tonight. They went right from the horse to the wheel. And they're ready to go. Uh-oh. Loose ball play. Good defense right there by Izzy. Izzy Noviza Estrada. He'll turn and burn. Watch him go. It's amazing. Look at that, how fast they can get going. And then in the ballet, polo keeps going. Now it's going to be Faku. Faku Noviza Estrada leaves it for Silver. On the turn, it's going to be Mia and Izzy again. And, yeah, Izzy's going to get another. So good job here by the Polo School Blue with Izzy Noviza Estrada, Benja Tocolino, and Candy Tocolino. Silver Noviza Estrada, Mia Pierres, and Faku Noviza Estrada, though. Very, very tight match as we click down to 1:09 on the front. On the turn, Picked up here. And Pole School Yellow looking for one. And two fires, so they go there knocking. Notice that only 5 yards behind the goal. Anything that goes further on a goal shot, they will go to a knock-in. 45 seconds on the clock. Get ready for your warning horn, as that'll come up with 30 seconds on the clock. Round and round they go, and it's going to be Pole School Yellow with silver. He's got Faku and Mia going forward. There's the pass. Here's your 30-second horn, and there they go on the turn. Izzy going to get an opportunity here. Izzy, and Izzy Novija Strada is going to get one. No? So just wide as silver brings it back. On the quick return as they come around, 11 seconds. And here they go on the turn one more time. 5 seconds on the clock. Can they get another goal to get the equalizer? And that'll end it right there. Put your hands together, everybody, for our wheelie polo. Come on over, players. All the players, come on over. Come on over, right over, Silver. Bring all the players over. As the sun goes down, we'll be grooving as the sun goes down. I'm feeling all right. Come on over, everybody. Line up right here, everybody in front. Well done. Just line up right here, everybody, from the camera, so you can get a good shot of y'all. What a game, everybody. I want to introduce you guys one more time. Line up right in front. Across. Everybody across. 1, 2, everybody in line. Right here. Come on up. Come on up. Here they are, Faku. Come on. There they are right here. Put your hands together, everybody, for Faku. Well done. Silver, well done. Mia, great job. Izzy, Candy, well done. And, of course, my man, how you been, Benja? Very good. There they are, wheelie polo at its finest. This is where we're going to go to the next level. Keep an eye on them. Well done, everybody. And, of course, you'll be able to see this all summer long. Good job, everybody. Great job. That was a lot of fun. So we got some fans here. And Dr. Dave Jensen back in town. Come on out here, Dr. Dave. How you been? Good to see you. And there's Dr. Dave Jensen, always taking care of all of our players. Dr. Dave, look up here. We're on camera right there. Stephanie going. Dr. Dave Jensen here in Glenwood, all over the valley. And, well, how's the summer been? Have you been taking care of the polo players?
Trying to keep them all working, man. It's tough, you know. They're superior athletes, and I'm used to working on superior athletes. So yeah. I think they need a chiropractor for the horses too.
Yeah, good call. Go down. Dr. Dave worked with everybody. Hey, what's that? You won. It was a tie. Good job, Faku. No, it was a tie. Good job, buddy. Guys, this is Dr. Dave. You can see him. We just want to give him some love because he's always here to take care. Take Dr. Dave. Good to see you and your family out here tonight. Have some fun. Now, Faku Navija Strada just walked up to me and said, who won? So if you don't think this is competitive, that just shows you. He said he thought he lost, and I thought they tied. But you know what? What it's all about is that the competitiveness in these young players, to see that come out is amazing. Listen, this is what it's all about here at Twilight Polo. I want to thank all of these young players that played tonight for being so safe. Can we get all the players off the field? Silver, you guys come on off the field, please. Let's get everybody off the field. Back over here. We appreciate it, you guys and girls. But to play like that in the evening with their lights on and not have anybody. Well, Dr. Dave, we got you here, so you're ready to go. But it's amazing how safe they can be. And that's what's so crazy about the wheel, to see that. So a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. We're going to see more. Dr. Dave, thank you. And so we're going to go ahead and get ready for our drone show because it's getting so dark. The cameras, well, Dr. Dave and I just kind of vanished off into nowhere, Dave. We've been there before. We've gone to the Wizard of Oz. So we're going to get ready for the drone show. I think I got all my wheelie players off. I got a few. Come on off, wheelie players. We got to get off the field, everybody, so we can get the drone show going. Hey, you know what happens? They get playing out there. They do not want to stop. Trust me. They love that energy. Come on off, everybody. We'll get all the whole crew out. Come on, everybody, let's go. Bring y'all the wheels off, you guys. We got to get going. We'll practice tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, and there they go. Off into the beach party. So Polo's beautiful beach party, and I think they're ready to go. Janine, I think we're looking good here. Who we got out there? One more coming up. We got one that's not on a wheel. We got a clean slate out here, everybody. So everybody enjoy our drone show tonight. And I want to thank everybody for coming out to Twilight Polo. We're going to do this every Tuesday. And you never know what you're going to get. You always get a little fun everywhere. We'll have 4 circles of polo for you every week. But we are going to add different stuff as it goes along in the summer. DJ Bird always in the house. And I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to CTV Sports here, a little break, as we get ready for our drone show. Enjoy the drone show, everybody. Thanks for coming out. All right, y'all, turn the lights off on the drones, on your wheelies. Everybody riding a wheelie, go ahead and turn your lights off. And everybody back off the field, everybody. Come on. Get back in the safety zones. Everybody down here, please stay in the safety zone off the field for safety reasons. And we'll get the final lights there. And do we have the medics lights down there? Okay, can we get a hold of them? No problem. Once again, everybody here at the Twilight Polo Club, when you make your way around the Twilight Polo Club, please keep your eyes peeled on everything. Everything is a little darker as we turn things down for the drone show. Once again, in the tailgate area, please be safe down there in your area as the lights go down. Once again, and of course, everybody in the VIP and the beach party, enjoy as here we go.
First light.